The bank was being used by the CIA to funnel money for covert military operations, including those at Andros Island, a staging area for anti-Castro activity.
So Joe Rogan just exposed how the CIA literally stole millions from Creedence Clearwater Revival through a front bank operation. This isn't just music industry corruption. This is government theft from American artists during the Cold War. We're diving into financial espionage that targeted our own cultural icons.
So they were stealing your money. Do you know how anti-American that is? The CIA stole from Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Castle Bank was part of Operation PB Success, the CIA's Caribbean money laundering network. They used offshore accounts to fund Bay of Pigs operations while stealing from depositors. This violated every principle of American capitalism while funding foreign interference operations.
You know how fucking crazy that is? That is so wild. They just stole the money.
Done. Yep.
And it was the fucking CIA.
CCR earned over $400 million for their label by 1975. The CIA stealing $8 million from America's biggest anti-establishment band while they sang about government corruption is peak irony. They were literally robbing the artists, criticizing government overreach.
How much money was involved with all the different people that lost their money? Like, how much money was this bank holding? Do you know? Guarantee you're the reason why it happened.
I don't believe that's true.
Well, no, I mean, you probably caused the whole thing to close down. I mean, it's not a coincidence that it closed down right after you asked for your money back.
Fogerty had serious leverage. CCR sold 28 million albums by 1972. When a major celebrity starts asking questions about CIA front operations, that threatens the entire network. They had to choose between exposure and shutting down completely.
You're a big public name and a big voice. You get out, you take your money out. How much money did they steal from you?
CCR was the soundtrack of Vietnam War protests. The principle here matters more than the money. The government was stealing from artists whose music defined American resistance to that same government's policies. Pure authoritarian behavior.
It's kind of crazy, too, that it's only $8 million when you think about how much money you probably made the record companies. So $400 million plus operating expenses, costs, all that stuff. You know, you guys got a small percentage.
Double exploitation perfectly describes this. Record labels taking 90% of revenue while the CIA stole what little artists managed to save. The 1970s music industry was essentially legalized theft with government agencies as silent partners.
They try to just get as much money out of you as humanly possible, right. Own your name, own your likeness. You know, most fans had no idea. I mean, you have these creative artists that make this music that everybody loves, and then you have these hyenas that work behind the scenes, that are the ones that are collecting the majority of the money from it, and they're not making any music.
The extraction model never changed, it just moved digital. Spotify pays artists 0.003 cents per stream, while tech executives become billionaires. Same hyenas, different platforms. The creative class still gets systematically robbed by intermediaries.
Came out on the good side of it. But it's also great for people to know. And it's really great for young artists to be aware as they're coming up, especially as they're beginning their journey, that this could happen to them.
Today's artists face streaming platforms, social media algorithms, and NFT scams, all designed to extract maximum value from creativity. TikTok pays nothing while monetizing artists' content. The predatory model evolved but never disappeared.
That is like one of the greatest rebellion songs of all time. It can inspire people to make decisions. It does things to people. It gives you fuel. Like I was saying, like if I listen to that song when I'm working out, it's like I took an energy pill.
Fortunate Son criticized draft dodgers and war profiteers. Exactly the type of people running the CIA operations that stole their money. The song attacked government corruption while the government literally robbed them. Perfect historical irony.
And the fact that you did it out of love and enjoyment speaks to why the music is it resonates so much with people.
This story perfectly captures the eternal struggle. Genuine artists creating from passion versus extraction machines designed to monetize that creativity. When authentic art threatens power structures, the system fights back through financial warfare.